Hello, everybody. How are you? I hope that you're having just the most beautiful day that you've ever had in your life. This is our episode 3, and you might notice that things look very different. Well, let me talk about why. The reason for that, the reason that things look very different, is because I went ahead and I did a bunch of recording, I did a bunch of playing. It was cool, it was a fun time. And then I got into a situation where I had something in the neighborhood of like 4 videos that needed to be edited. And it was at the point where there were so many that needed to be edited, that needed to be done, that it kind of would have been difficult to do them. I burned myself. And I didn't want to. I didn't want to. So that's kind of the thing. Fun ADHD times, right? You get ambitious and then realize that you didn't really leave room for yourself to do the actual thing that's required to produce the content that you're making. So I thought, well, I could go through and I could edit all of these videos and put them up. But then I thought, I'm going to do this in a way that I enjoy. And I think that I can do that and still make good content. Still have everything kind of work out well there. So what we're doing is I'm going to go ahead and give you a little bit of a recap. We're out of glass. How'd that happen? I'm going to go ahead and give you a little bit of a recap with everything that I've done here. So as you can see, we have a little bit of a house going on. I'm not sure that it's going to stay this way. I'm not sure about it. Normally I'm a big fan of the white, and it's looking pretty good so far. But it's a little simplistic. So I have like a vision in my head for what I think we might end up doing with the house, but it's not quite there yet. However, I'm not going to change the design right in the middle. Not right now. We're going to go ahead and finish. So we've got all our obsidian here. We've got all our obsidian mined. It was pretty much cleared from the area underneath the house area. I have that pretty much all taken care of there. And we came out with quite a bit of obsidian. I'm going to try not to light myself on fire. That's the second time that I've gone right ahead and done that. And I've been saying obsidian this whole time. So bad. Diorite. We're nowhere near getting obsidian. That's not going to happen at this time. But yes, this is what we're looking at right now. Beyond this, not a whole lot occurred. So we have this nice sort of modernist glass house that's going on up here. And we'll go ahead and jump down actually, and we'll take a look at it from the field, because that will let me just briefly talk about what went on down here. So we had this really big room full of diorite. I went ahead and mined it all. And we have the big open area actually, I think is a little bit higher up. Or maybe it's a little bit, no, it's down. It's down there. So we have a little bit lower of a mine there. And out here, we have this finished up. That I did do on camera, so that's great. And we're just going to jump down here into the field, even though it is sunset, and kind of take a look. So you can see that it's visible from down there. And once we get everything lit up a little bit more nicely, then it'll also be very easy to see from outside, which is something that's very important. We don't, of course, currently have a compass, which means that we can't make a locator map. Now, if you don't know what a locator map is, it's pretty much exactly what it sounds like. It's a map. You can hold it in your left hand, while you hold a tool in your right hand if you like, and it'll allow you to get back to where you came from. So one of the biggest concerns that we're going to have here, of course, if we go out exploring, which we're going to want to, is getting back where we came from, getting back to our home base, getting back to the house. If we can't do that, that's a pretty big problem. I'm not a big fan of living the nomadic Minecraft existence if I can avoid it. I want to have a home base. I've always had a home base. Well, that's not true. I have played games where I'm more nomadic, but it's just it's harder. Your inventory ends up getting really full. You have to ditch stuff a lot, and for me, one of the big kind of fun things about this game is the building and the design, and that is a very true thing. despite my not particularly creative house that I have going on here. That's very important to me. So I do want a home base, and I don't want to venture too far from that home base before we get to the point where we can easily get back to it. Now, of course, with the presence of this tower, which we have to remove because it's not very attractive, it's not too hard to get back to the base as long as we stay in the same general area. But if we want to roam further, and we're going to want to roam further, who wouldn't? I know everybody here is quite the free spirit. Yeah, we're gonna want to have the option to be able to go quite far away from our original base, from our source, without having to worry necessarily about getting back. You know, we want it to be easy to get back. So, our last mode of business here is going to be just sealing up the roof. Of course, we're going to want a roof on this. I think actually I'm going to go just kind of one step up here, and we'll start our roof just a little bit higher. So, you know, right here, our roof will come out from that point. And one of the things you can do, this can get a little bit dicey, but you can put your mouse there in front of you and just kind of run, get everything nicely filled in. And then I think from the ground we should be able to reach that and just kind of strafe back and forth to get our roof installed here. If we can't, then I'll have to build dirt scaffolding, which is tiresome, but you know, what are you going to do? A lot of the, well, see, yeah, I already have to get down. But a lot of the fun about this game, right, is kind of the fact that some of it can take a little while to do. Gives you some time to, you know, kind of think, kind of be introspective, all of that kind of thing. In any case, I have to run out, but I did just want to do this very quick little update, just to let the 3, 4, 5 people watching know what's going on. And when we get back here, I think what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and finish the roof. I have plans for a structure on top of the building, possibly a garden, but just something to make it look, you know, a little bit more interesting. And by the way, I did see too, and I didn't expect this, that a couple of people did comment, actually very nice things about the videos, which is wonderful. You know, I didn't say I'm gonna have to climb back up there. I didn't expect anyone to watch them. They were really just kind of for fun, just kind of for me to have a little bit of fun. Thought maybe I might share them with my kids. You know, they could watch them because they enjoy watching Let's Play videos and that kind of thing. Yeah, this was a good choice. But yeah, a couple people did watch. So you all, I appreciate you so much. You're just lovely, fantastic people. And when I finally build my enormous media empire, I will remember you. And I've fallen. That's all for today, but I'll catch you next time.